Just off the cuff here, I'm going to do a little instructional video about what a locked-breech design. This is designed by Browning, like early 19th century. And this is why your Ruger or your polymer guns will have to have a metal insert here, is because the locked-breech design, if you notice right now, that gun is locked in there, and it's locked by one lug. Basically the slide is locking that barrel in there. So as we assemble it, I'll show you kind of the internal mechanisms of it firing here. Put it back together. As you fire it, for a split moment, as the recoil comes back, just a split moment, they ride back together. And then as the bullet exits, the pressure in the barrel has gone down enough to where it catches in that metal insert and it drops and catches up against that metal plate on the inside. The slide will ride back to the rear, catch the new round, and ride back into the battery, and then ready for takeoff. Once again, just a little instructional video on locked-breech design versus your traditional blowback design. Anyway, this is your typical blowback design. It doesn't get any simpler than the blowback design. Basically, because of once you pull the trigger and the firing pin ignites the primer and the bullet is expended, for a brief moment, the inertia of the gun, the slide, will prevent it from retracting to the rear. Once the bullet goes out of the barrel, the pressure is dropped enough and the bullet goes back, or the slide goes back to the rear. Disadvantages of that design for pistol caliber is that in a blowback design, all of the pressure is then hitting this portion right here, instead of angling it down and kind of funneling the pressure back away into the palm of the hand. It doesn't get any simpler than this, but your larger calibers, especially your 45, which is what Browning designed this locked-breech design for, it would break the slide, or it'd break the frame. You'd notice crack right here because there would be too much pressure on the barrel. Anyway, just compare and contrast the blowback versus the locked-breech design. Thanks for watching.